I am Batman. Average Sniper.
Hey, what's up everybody? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another Call of Duty Warzone video. Somebody told me that if you ask people to like and subscribe at the beginning of the video, they're more than likely to do it. So if this video gets over 7 trillion likes, I will move to Mars and live stream from there instead of Earth. Thanks guys! Now on to the video. Alright, so we're talking about something incredibly controversial today. Probably more controversial than anything that's going on in the world or ever has gone on in the world. We are talking about controller players versus keyboard and mouse players. More specifically, we are talking about aim assist. Now, if you guys follow this game, if you enjoy this game, you have probably been on the YouTubes and seen people arguing with each other. I'll do a quick name drop here. Dr. Disrespect and Nick Merckx going back and forth with each other about what is better, using a controller with aim assist or keyboard and mouse. Obviously, you know, controller users are going to argue for controllers and have all kinds of good points, and keyboard and mouse users are going to do the same. But where's the middle ground, guys? Where's the person who's saying, I've tried both and this is what I think, or this is the solution to the problem? So far, I've just seen a bunch of people basically complaining that aim assist is too strong, or complaining that they have to play with keyboard and mouse players and that they are too accurate. And there's truth in both of those statements. I myself prefer to use a keyboard and mouse, and I've also found myself getting a little salty, thinking that I might be getting killed by someone that's aim is simply assisted onto me. But who am I to make that statement unless I try both? I have never tried Warzone with a controller until today. All this gameplay you're seeing on the screen is me using an Xbox controller on, you guessed it, my Xbox One X, and that's me getting slaughtered. Now, most of the lobbies, this guy's obviously on a controller. See how slow he turned there? Get some good shots on me. Now, I went in here expecting to do really bad because honestly, it has been the better part of a year since the last time I even used a controller, and that was on PUBG, a game without aim assist, where most of the time I was a complete potato. So I kind of went into this not expecting to get any wins, not expecting to do very good, just expecting to kind of get a feel, for the aim assist. Now, before we get too detailed into this, let me tell you about the different kind of aim assist options there are when you hook up a controller to play Call of Duty Warzone. All right, your standard, your base option is going to be standard. This is the traditional aim slowdown near the target, which means when your crosshairs get near the target, the game will automatically slow your sensitivity down so it's easier for you to stay on target. It will also help follow the target in small increments, but nothing too crazy. It's not like an aimbot or anything like that. And that all sounds well and good. And then we have precision aim assist, which is strong aim slowdown that only kicks in when aiming closer to target. Best for accurate players. So the precision aim assist is basically for players that are already beasts at using controllers. All right? And then we have the most controversial one, focusing. Focusing is strong aim slowdown that also kicks in when narrowly missing target. So not only does it kick in when you're aiming close to the target, but also when you're missing the target. And that seems a little extreme. This is best for players new to analog aiming. So obviously, focusing aim assist was the one that people recommended as the strongest option, and it even describes itself in Call of Duty in the settings as the strongest aim assist option. So that is what I went with. And I have to say, I was kind of surprised by how strong it was. As somebody coming from keyboard and mouse only on Warzone to trying a controller for the first time and doing so good, I was starting to wonder, are these my skills getting these kills, or is it the aim assist? You know, so I kept going. I played a few games. Look at this camper. I don't think we can even say anything about that clip. Anybody would have been able to kill that guy. So sorry you had such a bad experience on your first try. Oh, that was your 800th try. You just enjoy laying on the floor camping in rooms. Oh, well, sorry to ruin your game, guy. All right, guys. So this is basically what I found. The aim assist is very strong, maybe stronger than any other Call of Duty game I've played. But there's a reason for that. The reason for that is because console users, for the first time in Call of Duty, are going up against PC users. Now, keep in mind, you're not going up against PC users every match. I found that when I plugged a controller in and used my Xbox, I was most likely getting matched against other console players or people on PC that were also using a controller. However, when I use my keyboard and mouse on my PC to play Warzone, for some reason, I mostly get matched with other controller players on console. And I think that might be because the majority of people playing this game are on console. Now, most of my shots have been dead accurate, but here's one where you can see the accuracy isn't perfect. You know, I'm using the aim assist, obviously, but because this guy is taking cover and moving on this object, it has trouble locking onto him. So it's not an aimbot. It is very strong, but it's not an aimbot. The main thing that surprised me was how good I was doing having not used a controller in so long. I felt so clunky and I felt so out of my element doing this. I thought I was going to do very bad. And that right there tells me that the aim assist was doing most of the work for me, especially here. Watch this clip. Now, I was stunned and my gun continued to follow that guy around the corner. I didn't do that with my stick. The aim assist kicked in and did that for me. So the first thing I discovered is that in very close range combat, it seems like the aim assist users on controller have the advantage over PC users, people without aim assist, people using keyboard and mouse, okay? When you get out to more medium range gunfights, it's more of a toss-up of whoever has the better aim. And when you get out to long range gunfights, it seems that mouse and keyboard users definitely have the advantage. So, and that's what I noticed playing mouse and keyboard, that up close, I was getting shredded. Now, even though I was getting hit by that guy a lot, the aim assist kept putting me back on target. Every time my gun would jump off the target because I was getting hit by the guy, it would go right back to the target. But I noticed that doesn't happen on mouse. It's up to you to pull back on your target when you're getting hit and your gun is randomly pulling, you know, left, right, or whatever side it's on. Another thing I noticed with the aim assist is that if you aim in on the target and wait to shoot until your crosshair is on them, it is almost impossible to pull your crosshair off of the target even if you can't see them anymore. This is a little example here coming up in just a second of a guy that I would call medium range, where I calmly waited until he crossed over my crosshair, pulled the trigger, and then I let the aim assist follow the guy only while slightly moving my stick in the direction the guy was moving. And as you can see, even though he got a shot on me, I almost didn't miss one bullet while he was up. Well, I noticed when he went down, the aim assist deactivated, and it was up to me. And you could see how I struggled to get back on him with the controller after the guy wasn't a threat anymore and he was downed. So, and the only last thing I want to say about aim assist is it also takes away, right here, it takes away the ability or the need to track your target and control recoil. Once the aim assist locks on, recoil doesn't seem to matter anymore unless you're shooting at somebody really far away. So I would say that aim assist at close and medium range is overpowered. Definitely is. And I think it needs to be tweaked. I also think that the focus aim assist option should only be available for people of a certain level. Like, for example, you can only use it until you get to level 50 or something like that. That way, pro players that can already beast people without aim assist aren't taking advantage of it, just so it controls recoil for them and keeps them on target. Other than that, I don't have a problem with aim assist at all. I think aim assist is a great thing for controller players. I just don't think it can be so strong to where it gives you a distinct advantage in any one type of situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. And remember, nobody's bashing anybody here. I'm all for controller players and I'm all for keyboard and mouse players. But we have to make sure in the games we play, love, and support that one option isn't so overpowered that it causes other players to quit the game or gives players a distinct advantage in certain situations. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me your opinion, comment, subscribe, like if you haven't done already, and remember, try and stay positive in the comment section even if you disagree with someone's opinion. Constructive criticism is what it's all about. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Later.